Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Honolulu. I hope everyone's having a great Tuesday wherever you are. My Tuesday is going so far so good. It's been not a bad morning. I guess there hasn't been much of it. It's only 6:45 in the morning. So. Alright, we have audio, so that's good. Good morning, Andrew, Ron, Brandon. Brandon's over on Kona. He's been sending me breakfast pictures from Ken's. Hello, Zulu Romeo, Adrian, Ian. Yes, I see the 747 on downward. Hopefully, it goes to 8 left. We're up here today. So Hazel, Kauai Blossom, Martin. Good to see y'all here. Basil. I got a lot of cool kids in the cool cats in the chat early this morning. So thank y'all for being here. So this is the Southwest 737 coming in on 4 right. It's coming in from Kailua Kona, where Brandon is today. Disappear behind the. Means we'll pick it up right behind this masked bandit here in just a second. Need to readjust that. Hold on there. Let's try that. Let's see if that works better. So as you can see, that windsock right there is the wind. There's no wind right now. It feels very still. Forecast was for a lot of rain today. We had a lot of rain yesterday. In fact, we had a ground stop at the airport for a while because of lightning strikes, which is extremely unusual for Hawaii. We don't get a lot of lightning here. A lot of rain, but not a lot of lightning. So we had really heavy rain yesterday. It was supposed to be 50% chance of rain here at the airport this morning, but it looks like everything pushed south of us. Hello, Ringoberto. Phil, good to see y'all here. Hello, Ms. Wolves. So everything pushed kind of south of here, so we got a little lucky today. I was worried when I went to bed last night. Try wait. I am at the Mauka end of Lagoon Drive, kind of near the freeway, I guess. Maybe a quarter mile from the freeway. There's a couple of rent-a-car storage lots on a side street. I'm on the side street for that. So we got a 747 that's just passed over Kapolei. It'll be on us before we know it. We'll get a good shot of it when it gets to about Iroquois Point, if you're looking on a map. That's that little piece of land that looks like a lobster claw on the other side of the entrance to Pearl Harbor. Yeah, you won't have trouble. You won't miss me if you drive down here. You won't miss me. I tried to be inconspicuous, but it's hard to be inconspicuous when you're standing in the back of a pickup truck with a camera. Hello, H. Dot. Alan, good to see you both. So as you can tell by the field in front of you, this is all mud today. It's really had a lot of rain in a very short amount of time yesterday. Started just after I got in the car driving back from lunch at work yesterday. It was, by the time I made it back to work, it was just you couldn't see 10 feet down the road. Hello, Marianne. HNL Mike, good to see you. Let's see if we can see that. Oh, there it is. Let's see if we can get a little super zoom action on it. There we go. Look at that. Hello, Christine. How are you? Look at all those green names in the chat. Man, that's amazing. Thank you, everyone. If you don't know, the green names in the chat are all channel members. Thank you, all of you, for your support. Really, you guys really make this thing happen. Without you, I would still be asleep this morning. So thank you very much. So we have no tails over there right now. Well, we have a Coletta over there. So no UPS tails over there. So we should get, I believe we should get 2 in, including this one. So this one and 1 more in, I believe, in about an hour. And then this one should leave at 9:15. So we're hoping for that, because if you were here last Thursday, I kind of pushed it a little too far. We went into triple overtime on last Thursday, and I kind of can't do that today. I got actual meetings at work I need to get to, which is a shame, but no triple overtime today, so it's good that that one is scheduled to depart 9:15. We have our good friend Brandon Rabbit, who's about 110 miles behind me, or over my left shoulder somewhere. Says thank you for the aloha and the food recommendations. You're quite welcome. I hope you're having a good time. It's not going by too quickly for you. And thank you for being a channel member for 12 months. I really appreciate it. Got your gold little icon today. Thank you very much. Oh, 90 minutes. Okay, thank you, Ian. 90 minutes is still good. 90 minutes is definitely in the show. I'd also like to give a shout out to a viewer, Glenn, if you're watching, Glenn. I ran into Glenn at the baseball game on, was it Sunday? Or, I think it was Sunday. Yeah, it was Sunday. Ran into Glenn at the baseball game. He's a viewer. Said hi. So, thank you very much, Glenn. Thanks for watching. Thanks for saying hi. I'd like to welcome Kelvin Higa to the 717 Inter-Island Traveler level. You'll enjoy all the comfort of the 717 as you zip between the islands. The seats in economy do not recline, but you're never really in the air long enough to notice. Somebody will be by with your pog drink soon. Thank you very much for being a reverse ops. For being a member of the reverse ops Ohana. So this right here that you're seeing in the shot is Transair cargo plane. Doesn't look like it's going out anytime soon. It still has the, let's say it's all still buttoned up there. But this is a 737-200, nice vintage plane. This one usually goes back and forth between Lanai and here. Usually if you see it go out once, you're probably going to see it go out a half a dozen times, because if it goes out in one day, it usually goes out a bunch. We have two United 757s that are on the taxiway right now. One is heading off to SFO, one is heading off to LA with the extra X. The LA one is in front. That is right there. That's most likely going to head out to the reef runway. Wow, we're not even at 7 o'clock and we have 100 likes. Thanks, everyone. Wow. Brandon, that is a seasonal thing. So if they can't get the G in POG, which is guava, they use the N. So it's just a seasonal thing. It'll most likely be back later in the year. It just depends on when they can get the G in POG. So if you're not familiar with what POG is, it's a local drink. It's passion fruit, orange juice, and guava juice mixed together, and it's what you get on all Hawaiian flights, except for when it's out of season. Then you get passion orange nectar, I believe it, and I believe the N is nectar. Nectar? Anyway, it's a seasonal thing. It'll be back. When you're back in July, you should have actual POG juice. Next to her, there's something out there, but I don't see it on flight radar, so Oh, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so this is a U-2 spy plane, probably in the neighborhood of 70 years old or so, or 60 years old or so. The reason it was leaning is it only has inline main gear on the fuselage, so they had to put props wheels underneath the wings. That's what they were doing, lifting it up. It just caused Zip Air to do a go-around, so I'm going to stay on this though. You can see the prop wheels on either wing in this shot here. Those fall off when it departs. That's a fun way to start off a morning. So we get these here occasionally. Not quite as often as Fairford as Keith was saying in the chat. But we get them. We've had them on the stream before, departing and arriving, but usually they're still pretty rare. So that United we saw a minute ago is going on the reef runway, so we're about to lose the shot of this one with that 737. So we're going to flip over and catch the 757 departure. I need to switch. Something is causing the signal to give out on the HDMI. So I'm gonna switch a cable real quick. All right, let's see if this is better. The one on the right of the screen here is Aloha Air Cargo. That one just came in from Lanai. The one in front of it just came in from Vegas. That's a Hawaiian 330. The ones that are going out are in front of that. There's a Southwest heading off to Vegas and a United that's heading off to SFO that we talked about a minute ago. Those are most likely going to end up on the reef runway. We'll keep an eye out. Wow, I'm super pumped. I almost went down to the other end of the runway today. I almost went down to the far end. And at the last minute, I made a choice to come here. And I'm so glad I did, because I would never even have saw that if I was down on the other runway. That's awesome. Yeah, I was going to go down to the other end, because if it rained, it usually rains less out there. But I made a last-minute decision, and it paid off. Dun, dun, things are coming up, Patrick. I'm super pumped, guys. That's awesome. So there's the Southwest in the background. That's the one heading off to Vegas. We do have a 717 that is coming in right here. This one's coming in from Lehue. So let's see where Zip Air ended up. Oh, Zip Air should be next, it looks like. Zip Air is a very they've kind of scattered Zip Air. We used to see it every day. Now they've got it only a couple times a week, I think. It's coming in from Tokyo. It's a Dreamliner 8. So it's good to see Zippy back in a show. So our good friend Zulu Romeo 8282 comes in with a $5 super chat. Thank you very much. Says you two was awesome. Great catch, Patrick. You need to love reverse emoji because I would be using it like crazy right now. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you to say. I will work on that emoji. And thanks again for the super chat and being a member. I really appreciate it. Morning. How are you? This is Alaska Flight 888 that's heading off to Seattle. And we're getting very close to being able to see Zip Air. Well, we didn't see it the first. I saw it the first time when it came around. It's coming around a second time. They did a go around because the U-2 was still on the runway. Hello, CB. So you're having 80s today and snow on Thursday? Jeez. Do you like just stay constantly sick with that kind of fluctuations in weather? I know when I lived in Texas, I seemed to be sicker more in the winter when we had those same kind of fluctuations. It wasn't as bad. We wouldn't get as much snow, but it would be 80 one day and then... Hold on, I gotta mute the stream for a second. I am back. Sorry, somebody walked by or rode a bicycle by with their Bluetooth speaker cranked. Alright, so the next one in is Air New Zealand. Air New Zealand Flight 10 is coming in from Auckland. We have that other United 757 out on the reef runway. We'll try to catch both Air New Zealand and it, if I can stop yawning. I had another. I was out. If you guys were here, I was Saturday. I was telling you guys I've been having weird dreams lately. I had another weird dream last night. This one was Mrs. Reverse Ops wanted me to pick up her boss at the airport, but I was in Austin and he was in Boston, and she confused the two. So she was promising him that I'd pick him up at the airport, but I was like 1,500 miles away. A very weird dream. Oh, you're welcome, Keith. We got two Keiths in the chat right now. Alright, so this one here, that's the one that just came in. These might be going in and out at the same time, so we'll have to be very tricky about this. The United's moving, so we'll start with the United. We'll come back for Air New Zealand in just a second. Just in time to get to the touchdown. Doink. Yeah, and it was one of those dreams. You guys ever have those dreams where they're so real, they feel so real, when you wake up, it's hard to stop thinking about them that they actually happened. Like, I woke up and for like 20 minutes, I could not go back to sleep because it felt so real, and like, she was mad at me for being at the wrong airport. Ah, hello, Gabriel. Yeah, Sweets and Lobbies. Mrs. Reverse usually didn't get mad like that. She usually just spends the rest of the day Googling about what the dream meant and then tells me about all these evil things that it means. It's never a good thing. Why do people interpret dreams? It's never a good thing. It's always you're in trouble, you have a disease. They always interpret it bad. Nobody ever interprets a dream good. H-Dot, I don't know if I'd call it a lucid dream, but I can, in dreams, sometimes I'm aware that it's a dream. So I don't know if that is lucid dreaming and I'm just not really good at it. But sometimes in a dream, I'm aware it's a dream. And I can tell myself to wake up if things aren't going well. Gabriel, why couldn't you book a morning flight so we could get your departure? And if you're going to Austin, would you pick up my wife's boss at the airport? Oh, wait, Boston. Alright, so a couple of planes over here on the hard ramp. This is Delta. I don't know what it's doing over there. Asia Pacific is over there. Looks like they're might be getting that one ready to go out. There's some trucks on the other side of it. Nothing else over there today, though. Still have the ever late American Airlines. Remind me never to take this 7 a.m. flight, because it is never on time. Oh, okay, Hugh. I didn't realize if that actually qualified. So let's go out and take Alaska. I remember one time I had a dream. I was in a dream, and I realized I was in a dream, and I said I need to wake up. And it felt like I woke up, but I was still in another dream. So it was like a dream inception, like the movie Inception. I was in a dream in a dream. And I know people are going to say it. No, there was no artificial things involved in making me think that. Getting them out of here quick. Alright, so that Hawaiian there is heading over to Hilo. The Southwest that went out just in front of it is heading off to Maui. The American has finally pushed back, I think. Yes, the American has finally pushed back. Oh, weird. It is still on flight radar. It's still showing up as last night's flight. So that is really late, if that's still last night's flight. It says it was scheduled for 10:30 last night. Good morning, Robbie. That's funny. I think I always dream in color. I'm not sure always, but I usually dream in color. Huh. Weird, Ian. I don't know what's causing that. I have not had a Pop-Tart dream ever, Brandon, but you know, maybe tonight. Next arrival is a Hawaiian coming in on the crossing runway. It's coming in from Kailua Kona. That is this one right there. Oh, whoop, sorry. That one right here. How about that? While we're over here, we'll do a little tail clamp. So there we have the Coletta there, and that's that UPS. The other one is the UPS we saw come in a little bit ago. So we should get that UPS departure closer to 9:15. And I'm not sure when Coletta's going out. It wasn't on jet tip this morning. Oh, 200 likes, everyone. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you all. don't see the Coletta on the departure list this morning. That's a bummer. And it looks like I don't see the UPS at 9:15 anymore either. No. Anyway, we'll just... Everything after that U2 is gravy, so that's good. Anything after that's just gravy. We do have 2 A380s on their way, though. The first one is the orange one this morning. It's scheduled for 10 minutes after 8, so that's about 40 minutes from now or so, give or take. The second one is, you guessed it, the green one. Last I checked, the blue one is still in the maintenance facility in China. Ah, okay. That's what it is. Thanks, Ian. Delayed. So the second one's the green one. It's due in at 8:48. So those are both still going to be in our shows this morning. All right, the American is somewhere down the taxiway Alpha. It's down there somewhere. That's not the American. Oh, it's in front of the 717. So there's a 717 there. That looks like it's the one that just came in from Kailua Kona. There'll be another 717 that's going to peek out from the right side of the shot here in just a second. Is going off to Maui, but the one at the very front there is a 321 that looks like it was scheduled for last night. So I think that kind of screws up everything. That's the one scary thing about the last flight out or the first flight out. It looks like that last flight out didn't go last night. So that means the plane that they were going to use for the first flight is that one. Oh, thanks, TJ. I appreciate that. Hawaiian Sea, I mostly use flight radar because I like the information it gives me when I kick on a plane. It's very concise and clear, and I can get links to things really quickly. I do use FlightAware occasionally when I'm regular spotting, when I'm just out here without doing the live stream. And then I'll flip over to ADSB Exchange to peek on the military stuff. Sometimes the military stuff does not show up on flight radar, so I'll have a second tab open with ADSB Exchange just to make sure I don't miss anything. So this 321 might go out 8 left. There's at least a semi-decent chance, because if you're watching on Flight Radar or any of the ones, at the end of the taxiway Alpha, there's a 45-degree cutover down to Juliet, and then there's a 90-degree cutover down to Juliet. It's not a hard and fast rule. It's not 100%. But usually if they take the 90-degree cutover, they're going to come on 8 left. If they take the 45-degree cutover, that means they're going to go all the way down to the reef runway. Not 100%, but it's at least close enough for me to make a wild guess. Yeah, I think the main reason I don't use Plane Finder when I'm doing the show is because I haven't loaded it on the tablet yet. I just recently, about a month or so ago, paid for their year subscription. So, but I just have it on the phone for right now. Alright, so this right here is Southern Airways Express. That's what the 321 is waiting on. It's coming in. Oh, that's weird. It's here, but it's listed as going from Kanakakai to Kanakakai, so that's weird. But it is a Cessna Grand Caravan. So we'll keep this shot a little wide, and we'll see where that. We'll go in on the 321. We'll see where this 321 is going to go. If it's going to point its nose at us or not. Calvin Higa comes in with a $10 super chat. Thank you very much. Oh, see, as soon as I state the rule, sorry, Kelvin, I'll get back to just a second. As soon as I state the rule, the American Airlines breaks the rule. See, not 100%. So it is going to head down to the reef runway, but the Hawaiian behind it, we'll see if it follows the rule or not. So Kelvin says, "Hi Patrick, it was nice meeting you. Just passed out at your truck, streaming from the parking lot. Keep up the great work." Well, thank you very much for stopping by and saying hello. Very kind of you. Really appreciate people stopping by the truck. See, the Hawaiian followed the rule. And thank you for the $10 super chat. It really does help. So this Hawaiian's heading off to Maui. Let's give a peek. Just make a peek over here real quick. See why the American stopped over there. I was trying to peek over there to see why it stopped. Oh, I see what happened. I know. I was trying to figure out why I wasn't getting any ATC. Now I know why. Okay, let's see if this... There we go. It's that American has parked itself down there. Don't know what he's waiting on. Yeah, I have no idea why that American is down there, just hanging out. Oh, they're having issues. Okay. I'm only listening to tower. I'm not listening to any of the other frequencies. So. I was hoping he was waiting on fighters to come out. That's what I was really hoping he was doing. Oh, hello, Rainbow Love. Good to see you. That's a good place to plane spot from. If you got the left seat, you can watch them come in right next to you. Some people get really lucky with when they go out. It's not something you can plan, but I mean, think of the guys in the Southwest that left a little while ago, right as the U-2 was coming in. Imagine taxiing out and looking out your window and seeing a U-2 right there. That would be awesome. I've mentioned this before. There's a video on YouTube. Back when the ANA Dreamline, A380s first started coming here, somebody did a review of the flight, and they have that plane has the cameras where you can look out the front and on your screen on your chair. And as they're taxiing down Juliet in his flight, the F-22s are right in front of him. So he's filming with his camera the screen on the back of the seat, and you see the F-22s right in front of him. And then he pans out the window, and you can see the F-22s depart down the runway. It's awesome. I don't have the link on me, or else I'd post it, but if you go to my Discord channel, and I think it's in the general chat, somebody posted it a while back, last time I mentioned it. But it's really cool. The closest I've ever got to that is I was leaving on a 717. I don't remember where I was going. I was going somewhere for work, and probably Maui. And as we turned onto 8 left, I looked out the left side window, and the F-22s were all lined up right behind us. That's as close as I've got. This is Hawaiian Flight 822. It's coming in from Tokyo. No, Jonathan. I have no connections. I really do. I'd have no connections. Nobody. And it's not that I mean, I do have, people do send me stuff, and I really appreciate it. But some of the military stuff, I try to keep it at an arm's length. I don't want to know anything because I don't want to be the guy who gives away something accidentally. So I try not to. I'm not asking for for help or whatever because I don't want to be the guy who is out here giving away something that I'm not supposed to give away. So I look at it as when they show up and I see them, it's awesome, but I don't know anything in advance. Yeah, Brandon, I'm going to stop by one of his shows. Probably the Wednesday show I'll be out here. So I believe next week they're Wednesday and Thursday. So um, I'm not sure if I'm going to do a Thursday show next week. I might do one early like this one. They're usually here all day, so I still might do a Thursday show. We'll see. So let me see if I can bring a better shot. Let's see. Where's the number 4 cable? There's the number 4 cable. Alright, so let me, a couple of people today have asked where I usually spot from, so let's see if we can answer that question. Alright, so let's see if we can give you a little bring up the screen here. So this is the overhead view of the airport, obviously. And if you can see my mouse pointer, on this side of the airport, so it's the east side of the airport right by the water, this is where Lagoon Drive is, right here. It goes all the way from the highway up here, all the way down here. So we'll bring up a radar view, a little better view of that. So it runs all the way down here. Today, I am right here. So there's a street right here that branches off of Lagoon Drive. I am right here in the center of your screen. Look for the rental car lots. I'm right by those. That is the end of 8 left, right here. On Saturdays and probably this Thursday, I'll be down at the General Aviation parking lot, which is at the other end of Lagoon Drive here. So it is a parking lot of Lagoon Drive right here. So I will be in there. The taxiway out to the runway is right here, so you're very close to the taxiway. So the easiest way to remember is just look for Lagoon Drive, put Lagoon Drive in your GPS, and that'll take you. Just follow it to the end, and that's where the parking lot is. Up by where you start is where I am today. Both of them are good places if you have up here, honestly, you need a really good zoom, unless they're right over your head. You need a good zoom, and in the afternoon it gets very heat hazy over here. The other end, at the parking lot, they're much closer. So you get better views of the departures over there. because they are a lot closer. Hopefully that answered all your questions and more. So the American is, I think the American's coming back. Let's see. Yeah, I think the American's coming back to the gate. That's got to be disappointing for those people, because if that plane truly is from last night, that means they already had to stay extra night, and they're, man, I hate that. Because then you got to get up super early to get to the airport, and you're rushing, and you get here, and then to turn around again. At least they're leaving their flight plan open, so that means hopefully it won't be a very long delay, but I can hear the groans from the passengers from here. Oh, nice. Must have saw a bunch of Joe DFW. You must have seen a bunch of big heavies back then, a bunch of 7.4s back then coming in over your head. Hello, Ken. How you doing? Okay, let's see. So the next departure on the reef runway will be a Hawaiian. It's heading off to LA with the extra X. It's Hawaiian Flight 10. Our next arrival on 8 left will be another Hawaiian. This one's coming in from Maui, so it's a 717. So speaking of 717s, I heard a rumor that the the one that's in Alabama is coming back today. I don't see anything on flight radar yet. So it went to an airport in, so a little backstory on that one. So that one was the last 717 with the old Hawaiian livery on it. And the rumor is it went to Alabama to be painted. And no one seems to know what the new livery is going to be. So, but I heard a rumor that it was supposed to head back today. When it went out there, it went Alabama to Oakland, or so here to Oakland to Alabama, so I'm assuming it would do something similar. Thanks, Gary. Alright, so there's the American one. This is the one from Maui I was talking about. I think those are FAA trucks right there. One of the refrun is about to go. It's just waiting for a sky courier coming in on 4 right. Oh, the KC-135 is taxiing. Thanks, John. Thanks, Ian. Next arrival in front of us will be another 330. It's coming in from Tokyo. Before that gets here, we're going to take Hawaiian Flight 10 on the reef runway, though. Should be moving any second now. So I just got a notification on my phone that something shipped from Amazon. I have these, like I get water delivered to work, and I keep forgetting to cancel the subscription from Amazon. I've got so much water at work now because I mistimed my delivery schedule. I keep forgetting to cancel it, and now they just ship me more. Hot brakes on that one. Alright, so this is the other 330 we were talking about right here. It's called, let me... Let's see, what is it called? Essentia water. It's like an ionized pH water. %, honestly, the reason I buy that one is because it comes in 12-ounce bottles, not the big 16 or 20-ounce bottles. So that's the 100% the reason I order that one, because I mix liquid IV in them most of the time, and I like the liquid IV in the 12-ounce versus the 16-ounce. It's a little stronger, the taste. Yeah, they probably did that because the brakes were hot on that last one going out, so they let the air cool them down. You see that a lot when they hold down at the end of the runway for a long time. Well, there's a traffic jam at the end of the runway here. We got air cargo, Aloha Air Cargo. We got 2 Hawaiians and a Southwest. So the Southwest is heading off to Kailua Kona. That's probably going to go down to the reef runway. That is down here. So we have the southwest that's most likely going to head to the reef runway. Behind it, that white tail is a Aloha Air Cargo. Then we have two Hawaiians. The Hawaiians are heading off to Lehue and Maui respectively. The air cargo is heading off to Kailua Kona. That is not me sneezing. They're sending everybody across to 8 left. That's not very nice. The next one coming in, though, is coming in from Lehue. It's a 717. Got a bunch of stuff lit up, about to go out. The 8 o'clock hour out here is very busy. Ooh, is that black? Oh. So we have our own version of the all black livery. Hello, Sherry. Good to see you. Oh, did I cause a commotion with calling it ounces? I'm an American. So 12 ounces is about 355 milliliters. And I know that because a can of Coke is 355 milliliters. I have no idea anything else, but I do know confidently that 355 milliliters is about 12 ounces. So we have ATI lit up on the cargo ramp, on the Hickam ramp as well. Our next arrival will be the orange. Oh, I just almost called it an all orange. The orange ANA. It is next. In fact, it just turned on its landing lights. It's over Eva Beach right now. It's the ANA A380. Ooh, the Raza's got somebody. See, if you're coming out here to Lagoon Drive, set the cruise control at 35 miles an hour. Do not speed around here. We got lots of sheriffs around here. Usually they're very nice. They're very nice to me, but they do pull you over. So if you're speeding, because there's a lot of walkers and bicyclists here, they try to keep it safe. So do not speed around here. Set that cruise control right at 35. Well, I don't know. Should I say this now or should I wait? So I'm very confused about. Well, I'll say it after. I'll say what I'm confused about after. Thank you, everyone. Wow. Thanks, guys. And for 14.3. All right. Carter, not yet. I haven't seen any yet. But, there's a fair to partly cloudy chance we get some. I believe there's a tanker about to go after the next Hawaiian on the reef runway, though. And we should have a C7. The only thing I know is we should have a C-17 around 9:30. Apparently, they're doing a special flight for a bunch of people who are in the Civil Air Patrol. So a bunch of kids and their parents are going up in a C-17 today. Theoretically, it's about 9:30, so we'll see if that C-17 comes out during the show. So that Hawaiian in the background there, that should be keep an eye on, see if that tanker. Oh, my chat just exploded. Apparently, I don't have enough memory to open this page. Let's kill that. Kill that. Oh, it killed everything. Okay, at least it didn't kill the stream. That's good. Alright, so... Alright, we're back. We're back in business. What, my date is wrong? Is today? Did I have a bad date? Oh, yeah, I did have the date wrong. Yeah. I did have the date wrong. See, when you set up a new stream, YouTube lets you copy a lot of the information from the previous stream. So, apparently I forgot to change the date. And Mrs. Reverse Ops forgot to remind me. She's usually really good about catching stuff like that, and she missed it. Alright, so something is leaving the reef runway. I think it's that, should be that tanker. So let's flip over here and see if we're right. We do have a 757 that's working its way down there as well. That's the ATI transport. There it is. Oh, awesome, Brandon. Brandon is wearing his Reverse Ops Aloha shirt today. So we have a Southwest that's backing up right there. We have two planes heading out to the reef runway. One is that 757, that was the ATI, Air Transport International. We have the Hawaiian Flight 6 should be right behind it. So we'll catch both those on the reef runway here in just a second. Alright, so I think this next Hawaiian, though, is coming off the 8 left. Let's see if that... She said departing the parallel, so let's see if that's right. Yep. So this next departure on 8 left will be heading off to Kailua Kona. That'll be coming right over our head-ish. That's this one right here. All kinds of reverse ops t-shirts. Thank you, everyone. I made them bright orange rainbow love so you guys would be safe when you plane spotted them. Legalized Shemp, it's pretty much directly behind this shot right here. So if you follow that directly west of here, I'll show you on the map where it is in just a second. Right over my head. I meant to. Holy cow. Straight over my head. Oh, golly. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. The magic of too many cameras. I don't see how Walt does it. Walt has like 5 cameras going. I have 2 cameras and I'm confused. Oh, really? Thanks, Gabriel. Looks like the United 7.5 we saw heading off to SFO is coming back to see us. It really wants to be in the show twice today. That's admirable. We do have that C-17 that's lit up. It's Manu 12, sorry. This is... I'm not sure if this is the flight, but it's the Civil Air Patrol it's going to be on. We have one of our local plane spotters that we see a lot down at the other end. Charlie is on that flight, so hopefully that's his flight. Thank you very much, Marcy. Marcy M is celebrating 11 months with us. This is another month of great streams. Well, thank you for being here. Thank you for being a member. 11 months, it's a long time. Thank you very much. So if you're new here, I apologize for the loud tea tray noises every once in a while. It sounds like a very clumsy butler on a tea tray, but it's these guys here, these baggage cargo carriers that go by. So they're constantly moving left to right. Some of the cargo is to the right of us, some of the cargo is to the left of us, so they're always moving stuff back and forth. So it goes right in front of the truck. So I do apologize if it's a little noisy. So our next arrival should be a FedEx. My tablet is not playing nice today. All I see is the planes. I don't see any of the map. It's updating the planes so I can see planes, but I can't. The map is just all gray. Let's try closing it and reloading it. Ah, there we go. Alright, so alright, so I haven't forgot about John Rogers Field. I forget who asked about it, but I haven't forgot about it. I'll show you in just a second. Yeah, I went too far. There we go. Alright, so our next departure is heading off to Kailua Kona to see our good friend Brandon over there. We have a Delta Heavy heading out to the reef runway 2. Probably about 15 minutes away from the second A380 of the day. this one here is Japan Airlines. It's a Dreamliner. It's a Dreamliner -9. It's coming in from Nagoya. I forgot I can draw. Holy cow. This is game changer. Here, wait, hold on. Game changer. Look at this. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna show you a couple things, give you a little tour here, just for a second. Let's go there. Okay, we're back to the map view here, and this is the map view that we were familiar with before. This right here is 8 left, or sorry, 8 right. That's the reef runway. This right here is 8 left. That's the one we're looking at right now. I am right here. So that's Lagoon Drive there. So Lagoon Drive is right here. So that is where I am. I'll give you I forgot I could draw on the screen now. So if we look here, we zoom out a little bit. This is the lower half of Oahu. So like I said, we're right here. Diamond Head is over here, that's behind us. John Rogers Field is right over here in Kapolei. So someone asked about John Rogers Field. That is right over here. So this is a old Army Air Base. It's now a Coast Guard base. So they have a Coast Guard C-130s, KC-130s in and out of there. Occasionally it's a lot of C-17s, and very rarely I've seen pictures. I've never seen it myself, but I've seen pictures of the F-22s doing touch and goes over there. So it's a great beach right here called Nimitz Beach. I think that's called Nimitz Beach. Anyway, great place right at the end of the runway. You don't get a lot of action over there, but if you want to see some Coast Guard planes, that's a good place to go. So hopefully everyone got that. Forgot that I could draw on the screen. Yeah, I would imagine, Ron, that's what he's doing up there. The United that's coming back here, it's still not listed as a diversion on any of the things, but it is definitely not going all the way to San Francisco. Alright, so the second A380 is about halfway between Kauai and Oahu, so that's about 15 minutes out or so. The next departure is Delta Flight 422. It's heading off to LA with the Extra X. Should be coming through the trees any second now. There we go. Yes, that American's lit up again, so hopefully for those people's sake that gets out of here. Oh, it's cargo door's still open though, so who knows. Alright, so I realize I can't reach my water from here. Oh, we have David Dicing in the house. Hello, David. I can't reach my water from here, so I'm gonna go grab a thing of water. I'll be back before the next heavy. Should probably be back way before that, so give me a second. Thank you very much, Rainbow Love. Rainbow Love, our triple threat mod, has gifted 5 reverse option worships. Thank you very much. Rainbow Love is not only a mod here on YouTube, she's also the mod of our Discord channel and our Facebook group. So if you're interested in either one of those, there's links in the description. But thank you very much, Rainbow Love. Looks like Centex, John, Nantan, hello Nantan, Mick, and Paul are the recipients of those, so please join me in thanking her for not only the gifted memberships, but all she does for the channel. This is Northern Air Cargo. Next out on the reef runway is Southwest. It's heading off to Phoenix with the appropriate number of X's. So we'll catch that here in just a second. We also have this Southwest backing up here. Believe that's Flight 2096 headed off to Oakland. We'll catch that here in just a minute. Hello, David. Yeah, it's a special one-off. Well, not a one-off. Special performance this morning. Sergey, there's a couple of reasons for that. First of the most reason is the Hawaii is a very popular vacation destination for people in Japan. They love it here. And there's a lot of people here who are Japanese. Asian is the predominant population here. I think it's like 42% Asian heritage here. So we have a lot of people who are Asian and then a lot of people who are Japanese here. So that's a very, with those two factors, it makes it a very popular destination. And it's also a good vacation spot if you're just as a non-Asian too, because it's only about as far as the mainland, maybe an hour further than the mainland U.S. from here. So I just heard 182 Super on the ATC, so that means the second A380 is next, it looks like. Yep, it is next. It's currently passing over Kapolei right now. I'll let David. I'll let you take that up with her. So before the A380 gets here, I'd like to thank Carl C. Says Hawaii has expensive coffee. He sent $10 via PayPal. So thank you very much, Carl C. I really appreciate it. Hopefully I'm not too late on that. My phone wasn't beeping today. Oh, looks like he just sent it. That's good. So thank you very much, Carl C. I don't know if you want your last name out there, but I really appreciate it. And that was me knocking my glasses all the way down to the ground. Oh boy. Alright, we're going to be watching the Super Blind. Okay. I can't see the chat because my glasses are on the ground. Hopefully I can see the A380. I'm going to see if I can reach my glasses real quick. Alright, good news. I didn't break my glasses. I kind of have a spare pair, but not really. I have a spare pair, but they're actually at the optometrist right now getting new lenses. So I have a spare pair, but they're actually being upgraded as we speak. This is Japan Air. This is another Dreamliner. It's coming in from Tokyo. Which reminds me, I should be getting a call from them soon. Oh, thank you, Michael. Okay. Let's see if we can figure out where that C-17 is. Yeah, I usually have a spare, David. I just I gave them to the optometrist so they could put new lenses in them, and I haven't got them back yet. So when I get those back, these ones I'm wearing will become the spare. So we have our second UPS of the day. It looks like it's lining up for 8 left. That's good. The Super still hasn't made its turn to the gate. It's behind this Japan. There it is on the left side. And then we should have a C-17 departing very soon. Like I said, as Michael said in the chat, it's got a bunch of people from the Civil Air Patrol on it, taking them up for the day. I think they're going to make a couple stops on Maui and maybe one of the other islands. So I know one of our regular plane spotters down at the General Aviation Park lot, Charlie, is going to be on that plane. So hopefully he has a good day. All right. We have 100 members on our Facebook group. All right. It's growing steadily. Thank you very much, everyone. YNC is the one who sent me the $10 on PayPal. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. We have a lot of dots down there. What are all those dots doing down there? Oh, that's what all those dots are doing down there. Let's see if we can... Alright, so the next one in will be a UPS Queen. I didn't get an accurate count of how many are there. I saw 3 go down, so I don't know how many they're going to be. Alright, let's go from this little guy to this big girl. Alright. I think the fighters just got their U-2 taxiing. What? Alright, we got fighters going now. So I'm gonna pan over here so I don't miss them. I'm gonna keep one eye to the right. Alright, so there's still more fighters down there, and I just heard them called Dragon 7-1. So I think we're going to get another U-2. In my experience, they've used 8 left also, so. Well, I think I see it. I think I see the U-2. Alright, so the next one's leaving off the reef runway are all 717s. I think there might be 3 717s. We might get more fighters after that, but the next couple are 717s. So we're going to ignore those, and we're going to stay with the U-2 here. So you could see the U-2 tail right in front of that hangar. Alright, so they just gave Dragon clearance to taxi to 8 left. So it's behind that hill there now at the end of between the taxiway and the runway. It'll come out over here. Dragon, I can't tell if she's saying 7-1 or 8-1. went straight over my head and I couldn't follow it straight up. But we got a good shot of it, I think. Wow, that's a first. 2 in one day. Holy cow. See the smile on my face. All that, and they had one more fighter for us that I didn't see. Oh, wow. I see that C-17 now. Still in the Hickam Rep. We'll be here for that one, hopefully. We have about another half an hour in the show or so, give or take a few minutes. Dragon 7-1 is actually on flight radar. It's up to 18,000 feet over by John Rogers Field right now. No, it's 80. It's only 45 years old. It was built in 1980. That's relatively new. Probably still has that new plane smell. So we have a 330 on the reef runway. We have a Japan airline coming in. Still haven't seen that. Is that United still circling over there, or what happened to it? Yeah, it looks like it's still circling over there. No kidding, Andrew. I would have been kicking myself if we were down at the other end. So this is the C-17 we've been waiting for. Boy, that U-2 is already up at 27,800 right now. Thank you very much, everyone. Look at the iris. There we go. Oh, that DHL Singapore, we should just catch that if it stays on time. Hi, this is Japan Air. It's a 7-6 that's coming in from Tokyo. Next arrival is a Delta. It's also a 7-6, just like this Japan Air. And it's also coming in from Tokyo. Apparently it did a loop out there over Kapolei, so it's... Oh, they had the Hawkers out today too. So there's a couple of Hawker hunters over at K-Bay. They're out too. They're going north. I wonder if they're out to play with the F-22s today. They're on flight radar too. They're about looks like they're about 100 miles north of us or so. That U-2 is now up to 37,000 feet. Okay, that's C-17 with the Civil Air Patrol people on board is on the reef runway right now. We'll catch its departure next. Hope Charlie has a good flight. Well, I sure gave them a ride on the way up. Malum? Yes, there's a fence. The fence is just a little lower. There's it kind of dips down below the road a little bit over there, but there's a fence. I'm in the back of a pickup truck, so I'm 3 or 4 feet up, 3 feet up off the ground too, so I'm a little higher than it. Yeah, that was pretty impressive. It looked pretty flat for a while, and then he pulled up and went right. I was like, whoa, I bet you their stomachs were in the floor. Looks like there's a KC-130 lit up on Hickam now. I don't want to click off the U2 yet. It's still climbing. 45.6 right now. Yeah, the fence here is not that impressive when you look at other airports, like Dallas and LAX and Heathrow. Like, they look like prisons. This is just looks like any other fence with just a little barbed wire on the top. The rumor is, though, that they're going to replace it all with an 8-foot fence. But I don't know a time frame on that. I think if it goes to 8 feet here, we'll be okay. I'm a little worried if they go to 8 feet at the other end. We might have to raise the... I might have to lift my little K-truck. Oh, thanks, Sentex. Hello, Bobby. I hope Florida's treating you well today. It's a little quiet right now, but I think I needed a break after all that action. Holy cow. Our good friend Robert Krober has gifted 5 reverse ops memberships. Looks like Sarah Jane, Planes Everywhere, James. I can't see the next name because it's too small on my screen. Antenna and John are the recipients of those. So thank you very much, Robert. I really appreciate it, and welcome all the new members to the Reverse Ops Ohana. All those people I listed, please join me in thanking Robert. So this is the Korean Air Dreamliner X. They've been, for a long time, this was a 747 flight. 6 months or so ago, they swapped it out to a 777 for a long time, and then they brought this in. And now there seems to be every couple of weeks they bring that 777 back. So they've been rotating this Dreamliner X and a 777 in here. We have an Asiana triple coming in behind it in a little bit. And I'm wondering what's going to happen with with the merger. I wonder if these are going to stay 2 flights. They're going to go to, or they're going to combine into 1 flight. I don't know what I don't know how many passengers volume they're getting on these flights nowadays. But I wonder if it's going to stay 1 flight, or if it's going to go to, or stay 2 flights, or it's going to go to 1 flight. My dream, which will probably not happen, but I can dream, can't I? Is that they take this flight and the Asiana, combine them into 1 flight, and bring in a super heavy. That's my dream. It's not going to happen. I understand that, but as I was talking about earlier in the show, I like to dream. And the one reason I can tell you it's probably not going to happen is because right in front of this Korean, we have 2 A380s. Well, we only have 2 A380 gates. So, I've heard that one of the other gates might be available for an A380, but I don't know how confident I am in saying that as a positive, as a certainty. But we only have 2 A380 gates, so they would have to switch the times of the flights to get 3 of them in here. So. Oh yeah, 51.3. John, wow. I wonder if leaving his transponder on this long is one of those things of, we know you can see us. We're gonna do whatever we want to do anyway, and there's nothing you can do about it. So this is the Singapore DHL co-branded one. Usually we get 2 of these. I don't know. I didn't see another one for today, but usually we get 2 of these. This is a DHL, but Singapore is the mans the planes. They're kind of a co-branded deal, similar to the way Hawaiian and Amazon have a deal with their Prime Air. Some of the Prime Air planes are operated by Hawaiian. So we have another ANA coming in. It's not going to be a A380. It's going to be a Dreamliner. And I don't really see all that much after that. There's Philippines, but the Philippines is way too far. That, I'm not sure what happened to that United 757. I don't know what happened to that. Anybody know where that United 757 that was looping over north of Maui went? I don't see it on flight radar anymore, but I might be missing it. Still in holding. Okay, thanks, David. I was hoping we'd catch that one and come back in, but I don't think it's, if it hasn't stopped circling yet, we're probably not going to see it, because like I said, I got a couple of meetings today, so I can't push it too far. So I'm thinking we might just stay for the ANA and then bail out of here. have Zip Air over there pushing back, so maybe we'll stay for Zip Air's departure, since I don't get to see Zip Air very often. That's a nice quick turnaround on Zip Air. Thank you. Thank you, Zip Air. Let's see, what time is it now? It's 9:36, so I guess we're going to stay for Zip Air, and then we're going to get out of here. Again, I'll be back Thursday. Same Pat time, same Pat channel. So Thursday at about 6:45 we'll start in the morning. Most likely Thursday we might be down at the other end of the reef runway, but with all these U2s going out, who knows? Aldepon got its clearance. There is that Zippy there? That's Zippy there. We got another Hawaiian pushing back. All kinds of color over there. That's nice. I haven't done any shameless self-promotion today. I feel... ugh. So anyway, let's do a little shameless self-promotion. So there's a bunch of ways to support the channel. Over 400 of you have done the easiest way thing is to hit that like button. So if you're having a good time, and you've had a good time, you enjoyed the U2s, hit that like button for me, please. You can also share the stream or even come back after the stream is over and leave a comment on the replay video. That's a way to help out the channel that not a lot of people realize. But if you'd like to go a little further and financially support the channel, we make it really easy for you. There's a bunch of ways to do it. The easiest way is hit that join button below the video. If you're on an iOS device, I think you have to open the video in Safari to see that join button. Tim Cook makes it a little hard to do that. There's 4 membership levels available, starting at just $1.99 a month. Everyone gets access to the emojis and the members-only replays and members-only live streams. The highest level, the 787 level, also has a discount at our merch shop. Our merch shop is reverseopsshop.com. All kinds of... oh, the Hercules went out and I didn't even see it. Oh, no. I didn't even see it. See, that's what happens. See, this is why I don't like talking about myself, because every time I start talking about myself, I miss stuff. Got Air New Zealand taxiing out again, too. Look at that. Nice quick turnarounds on some of these guys. That's cool. This is the 3rd ANA of the day. But anyway, might as well finish. So there's a bunch of t-shirts, hats, hoodies, mugs, stickers, magnets over at reverseopsshop.com. My 2 favorite shirts are right there in the middle, the Reverse Ops Math and I'm Just Here for the Pop-Tart shirt. So give that a try. Just head on over there, see if you like something. Everything over there is created by me, so I'm really proud of it all. There's also a PayPal link somewhere in the description. I'd like to thank Carl again. Earlier sent the PayPal thing. And if you're thinking, wait a minute, Hold on, let me find a pencil. There was a lot of stuff in in just a few minutes to grasp. I made it very easy for you. Just head on over to reverseops.com/findme. That takes you to all the ways to support the channel. Plus, it takes you to our social media, so you can, if you want to chat with your fellow Reverse Ops Ohana members between shows, share pictures. I love it when you guys share pictures. You got a bunch of guys or. Bunch of you are sharing pictures on their Discord channel. I really like I really like that you guys do that. I like seeing your guys' work. You can find all that stuff at reverseops.com/findme. So thank you very much for listening to my shameless self-promotion, and I do apologize for missing the Hercules. Thank you, Scott. Scott's been a member for 2 months now at the 710. Thank you very much. Love the Hawaii streams. Keep it up. Well, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Thank you for being a member of the Reverse Ops Ohana. And our good friend James Hayes has come in with a 10 euro laughing, is that a laughing Shiba dog? Thank you very much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. It really does help the channel. And thank you for being a member for over 6 months. I really appreciate that as well. And Robert, 3 months at the 717 level, says thank you for the streams. Thank you very much for being a member of the Reverse Ops Ohana. Oh, take care, Sherry. We'll see you next time. All right, so next out on the reef runway is the Air New Zealand. Looks like, let's see, is Zippy actually moving yet? That's not Zippy. That's the American. Ah, that's Zippy. It looks like Zippy's moving now. So that'll be our last plane of the day. It's good to see the American push back. How's it going? Good. Yeah, yeah. No, I just stream into YouTube. Yeah. Hey, Patrick. Good to meet you. Good to meet you. Yeah, I just a lot of people. See their stuff? That's why we're here. I'm so curious. A lot of people can't make it down to the airport to watch planes, so I stream it on YouTube so people all over the world can watch. Yeah. No, I work at I do IT in town. This is just more of a hobby. Yeah, so it kind of snowballed. I used to be standing on a ladder with one camera down there, and then I got tired of being shaky on the ladder, so I bought the truck, and it just kind of keeps going after that.
I just thought you're like a weather person. Like
No.
With all the gadgets.
Yeah, no.
That's cool, man.
We just wanted to stop by and say hi.
Oh, cool.
See what you do, because we see you all the time.
Yeah. Well, thanks for stopping by and saying hi.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks, guys. So that was two of the sheriffs from the airport here stopping by to say hi. They said they see me all the time. They wanted to just curious what I was doing. So they just wanted to stop by and say hi. And I tell people all the time, people ask me how friendly Hawaii is to spotting and plane spotting. They are really nice out here. As long as you're obeying, the normal, stay away from the fence, don't be a dumbass kind of rules. They're really nice. The sheriffs and the actual airport police are really nice. So if you're coming out here to spot, don't worry. Yeah, I'm gonna be late, Rainbow Love. Zippy is not going as fast as I thought he would. I was hoping Zippy'd be a little peppier. He is Zippy in the name, right? All right, come on, Zippy. Let's get going. Zippy. Zip down there. Alright, so we're going to show the video while Zippy's heading down there. I'd like to thank all my members. Let's give a little extra little shout out to the upper tier members, the 330s, the 321s, and especially the 787s. Thank you all. This is an actually updated list. I finally got the list thing figured out and got the updated list for you. So this is current as of last night. If you joined today or you were gifted a membership today, your name will appear on Saturday's list. That U2 is now at 58,700 feet. I'm not sure if it's off radar or not, but that's where it seems to leveled out at. I'd also like to thank my mods, best mods in the business. Kirsten, Ms. Wolves, Rainbow Love, Sydney, Brad, Josh, and O'Malley. Thank you all. This is a Japan airliner that just came in. Let's go back to the main camera. And we got Zippy is almost at the end of the runway. Hi, Zippy just got his clearance. Take care, Ken. We'll see you next time. Oh, hello, Vince. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, John.
November 8, 1 Papa Foxtrot, hold turn, cross, runway 4 at Foxtrot, runway 4 left, line 4 traffic running runway 2 left, traffic. Yeah, 4 right, 4 left, line to the way, 1 top, line 7.
Alright, so Zippy is, looks like it's on the move. They just told an American behind it to line up the way. All right, thanks again, everyone. I really got to go now. Yeah, there's the times of the U2s if you want to go back and take a look. Thanks, Rainbow Love. Take care, Christine and Ron. We'll see you later. Robert, John, thanks for being. Yeah, I think it ended at 58,000 feet is where it stopped transponding. But again, thanks to all the members. Thanks to all the mods. I really appreciate it. We'll be back again on Thursday, about 6:45 a.m. Hawaii time. That's UTC minus 10, I think, right now. All right, we'll see you all later. Have a good rest of your Tuesday, wherever you are. Hopefully everyone comes back here on Thursday happy and healthy. Take care of yourself. Take care of others. We'll see you next time. Aloha.